This is a Nukes Top 5 video, but Mr. Goose Pimples, happy birthday. Hey guys, Dan from worldofmrgrey, Dan the Grey, and we are finally back with a Nukes Top 5 video. We haven't done Nukes Top 5 for a while. These are the breakdown analysis videos where I try to find the videos which bullshit interesting. That's what this one is. Not a debunking video for those new here. And for those even newer here, I talk a lot. If you don't like it, you're in the wrong place, unfortunately. Nukes just put one up an hour ago. I'm not going to watch that one. I'm going to watch the one from a week or 12 days ago called Top 10 Ghost Videos to Scare You Silly. And even though it's got a red line, I don't know why it's got a red line there, because I definitely haven't watched it. Unless I looked at the clip, I don't know. We're going to play what I always like to play in a Nukes Top 5 video. Spot that thumbnail in the video. I rarely do, but anyway. Before we go any further, please go to Nukes Top 5 original video, which I've linked down below. Watch that, like it, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and then come back to me and we'll see what we can see. Ow. Top 5 ghosts. Caught on camera.
Top 10 ghosts.
Top 10!
On camera.
Okay.
Desecrated. Japanese paranormal YouTube channel Fourth Wall has been...
Already Fourth Wall. For those who don't know, by the way, yes, I pause a lot. Fourth Wall are known for just inserting their own little 3D inserted VFX. They are known as a VFX channel because there's been many videos which I've shown on this channel where it's like this caveman exhibit and the eyes move and stuff like that. It's bullshit, but we're gonna have a look anyway.
Since several videos taken at the same cemetery somewhere in Japan. The graveyard is said to be haunted by the tragic ghost of a little boy who drowned in a pond 30 years ago. Late one night, heartless vandals desecrated the grave, destroying the statue and stealing its head.
If that part is true, those people.
In September of 2015, a CCTV camera at the cemetery records this shocking footage.
I'm ready. Now, like I said, I am going into this clip knowing full well that Fourth Wall just do 3D VFX stuff and insert them into videos and say they paranormal. I know that already going in, but I just want to see what the clip is. What am I looking at? I know he circled it, but I still can't see where I'm looking at. Oh, okay.
In the dead of night, a shadow-like figure can be seen walking along the graves. After word of this disturbingly creepy video spread, a Japanese ghost hunter decided to investigate the cemetery for himself.
Because that shadow effect was the simplest thing you could do. I'm assuming it's the white mist we're supposed to be looking at, is it? Oh, yeah. It's literally, it's the Japanese version of TikTok, that entire clip. Like I said, Fourth Wall are not known, they do put just VFX stuff in and say it's paranormal. And it's always, the stories of their videos always go, a Japanese ghost hunter was roaming the cemetery at night. They're always starts like that on their channel. So I'm just going to move on. Actually, people always ask me, right, we're going to do some stuff, right? Because people always ask me how easy it is, because I've showed how to do a black mass effect. I'm not going to do it on a fixed, and I always say anything to do with a fixed camera is really easy, but people always ask me how easy it is to do with a moving camera. There's many ways you can 3D track it, easily doable if you know what you're doing, or you can just keyframe it, which I'm going to attempt to do right now. So, sim again, I'm going to draw this misty shadow dude in Photoshop, but this time I'm going to draw a white shadow dude, because the last time it was a black shadow dude. So, we're going to add our layer, and I'm going to turn the background black, so I can see it, which like that, okay? Then I go to the transparent layer, get my trusty old pen, once again, a soft round, and we're going to go white. I could even go grey, actually, for a bit of a better effect, but we'll go like that. We're gonna go out, draw our little shadow dude, which isn't a shadow dude, he's more of a misty dude. Like so. Give him little arms. Little nubs for legs. And we have our weird looking dolphin shaped shadow dude. So then we're gonna hide the background. Save that out. And we're gonna call it Happy Lil White Shadow Dude. Look, you already see my other one from the last time I showed this. So I have my little, you can't see because my big fat head is it. So I have my video there and my little Happy Little White Shadow Dude right there. So I'm going to do some stuff. Back in a minute. How can I do this now? I'm going to move. No, I'm going to move it that way. There you go. Did you see it? Did you see it? And there's my version of an extremely crude way of doing it using keyframing. Mine took about 5 minutes. If you want to make it look a lot better, you take a lot more time. But it's the exact same principle. Like I said, if you're going to do that more like, I don't know, professional, you'd 3D track it. Which is a really good way of doing it. And it looks a way better. But it just takes a little bit more time tracking in the points and realigning some points which go out of track. But it can easily be done by anyone with a bit of home software. That's the point.
Popular YouTuber Dennis Domian sets out to explore the Brebear Cemetery in his hometown of Brebear, Croatia for his quote, Scary Bedtime Stories video series.
Scary bedtime?
He says that throughout his childhood, the cemetery has always given him the creeps. And even now, he feels uncomfortable just being there. He records something that's just unnerving.
Is it going to be another shadow dude?
Okay, lagano idem jer imam feeling ko da nisam sam.
Oh, okay. Did you see it? You probably didn't because my big fat head's in the way, right? Ready?
You see it?
I did.
Someone or some strange distorted figure can be seen standing amongst the graves. But when Dennis turns back...
Right, there's a cut. C-U-T. Ready? Are you ready for this cut? So I'll go back to the original. I can see the cut instantly, by the way. I'm going to go cut when I see it. You ready? Ready for this? Cut! There you go, I'll show her again. Cut. There's the cut. It's a very good cut and it's a very subtle cut, but it is nonetheless a simple cut. Many people have used this. Paranormies have used it. Mindseed in their uncut video used it many times. Brilliant. I've used it in my jokey videos, what have you. But yeah, it's a simple cut. And basically what you do, you if you're filming, you hide a cut in a swish. So if you go like that, I'm not going to do it now because I've done too much already. If you go like that and you want to hide something, I've used it in my Animal Wants to Play video. If you want to go watch that, I use that exact same method, hiding the cut in movement. It's one of the easiest and simplest things you can do. Very effective as well, by the way. But when you know what you're looking for, you can see the cut. C-U-T. But anyway, moving on.
The ghost of the mosh pit.
Right, this, I think, is what the reason why I had a red line on it. I think someone asked me to look at this clip, and I know what clip is coming up. It's interesting.
The mosh pit. Now, most of the time, we think of creepy paranormal video as occurring in the dark, and maybe in creepy old abandoned places. But here's a video that's from a live daytime heavy metal music festival in San Bernardino, California in 2011. And just watch very closely, because it's about to get weird. So a very big guy goes charging into the mosh pit when suddenly he sees...
Now, I have a theory about this, and it's very good. And I think I need to do a bit more research, so I'm going to give it a go in a bit. But I have a theory about this one. I think the mosh pit footage of the band at the front is real. And when there's a cut behind the guy's head, it goes to like, I don't know if it's like a promotional video or just someone just fancied making a ghost video. And I think the guy being pushed is not filmed at that event. It's just edited in a way to make it look like. I can't prove that, but that is my theory. But I am not going to say that is what it is, because I can't prove that. But that is my theory. But I'm going to try and look this up now, because... Right, I'll get to it now. Actually, I'm looking at it now, and I don't think it's a cat at all. Right there, if you watch in slow motion, his body is getting ready to move, being pushed backwards already, look. His head, I think he's just bloody agile, to be honest with you. Looking at it. My theory of a cat has gone out the window already. Now I'm looking at it in slow motion, to be honest with you. Because this is it step by step, right? I'm going to go back to when he's running. I'm going to move my stupid fat head out of the way. His body is already moving backwards, ready for the hit right there. And he just shoves his head backwards. So that's the first one. The second one, again, watching in slow motion. And he just pushes himself backwards. And no, he doesn't get dragged. I know that's what it looks like, but he doesn't get dragged. It's just the camera moving. He does not get... Before anyone says he gets dragged, he doesn't get dragged. It's just the camera moving. It does look like it there, but I think it's helped as well. It's helped. If you watch the motion of the camera, it moves immediately to the right as he gets pushed. So that helps give it the impact. Like so. The camera moves right just as he gets hit. And then he goes back again. Yes, I think that's clear as day. I think it's clear as day. Him just being, I don't know, maybe that's what they do in mosh pits. I haven't been in a mosh pit for about 20 years, so I don't know. Things have changed these days. I don't know. But that's exactly what that looks like to me. He's just an agile bloke, and maybe he's just moshing. That's what mosh pits do. If anyone's been in a mosh pit, you throw yourself at people, and it's like, you go absolutely bloody mental. That's what that looks like to me. At first I thought it was a cut, and then when you see it in slow motion, no, actually it's real, but he's just doing it himself. I mean, you can disagree with me with that. I am fine with that disagreement. Don't worry. I'm totally fine. But that's what it is to me.
Seems to get clotheslined by someone or something.
Yeah, he's moving his body already
visible,
before he even gets
he goes
hit.
Flying backwards.
But obviously in normal speed, it looks like he goes boom. Same thing with the gym ghost we looked at a couple of months back. I don't know why he does it. Like I said, maybe he's just being silly. Maybe, you know, he's off his face on something. Or he's just moshing. I don't know. And watch a mosh pit. I know a lot of them like that. And going nuts. I can't do that because I haven't got the hair to do it. But, you know, other moshers, they literally throw themselves around like nobody's watching. It's brilliant. So I'm moving on.
Instagram user Satanic Tacos.
Satanic
aka
Tacos
Heather,
is just making me
says
hungry.
She's skeptical of all things paranormal and doesn't believe in the afterlife or ghosts. But late one night, her 1-year-old son wakes up very upset and doesn't stop crying for over 2 hours. One of the cameras outside catches something downright creepy.
I'm ready. You can't see it because my stupid fat head is in the way.
A strange translucent figure seems to appear right out of the wall of the lower deck and can be seen walking through the snow away from the house.
I'm gonna just say I don't know. I don't know. It could be a reflection from a light passing, a car light passing. Not a reflection, but like a refraction on the lens of the camera, night vision camera. It could be that, but I'm not going to say it is that. It could be that. It could be a number of things. But what I will say, the reason, I've explained this loads of times, the reason why night vision cameras are so notoriously unreliable is because the focal point is on the center of that area. The night vision infrared light is only of a radius of about 15 foot. So anything which is outside of that area is going to look like a globular mess, where the center of the footage looks clear as day. It's because it's static. But anything moving, apart from the rain, obviously, because the rain is really close to the camera, but anything moving is going to look like a misty mess. That's the only thing I can say about that. I don't know 100% what that is. Like I said, it could be a number of things. A refraction of a car passing or something else. because the focal point is at the center and not to the sides. So I'm gonna just say I don't really know right now on that one, and I'm just gonna move on because I've seen so many of those night vision CCTV cameras, and I've seen pretty much the same thing, and what I just said but there can pretty much usually explain that every single time. But right now I just don't know. So I'm moving on.
Girl on the road. Now this next creepy video was sent in by a very nice Nukes Top 5 viewer, but it's an old clip and the source is unknown. The video is believed to have been recorded in the West Java area of Indonesia, and it shows two men in...
Right, before we go any further in this one, it's filmed in Indonesia, and the title is called Ghost in the Road. I've seen a few good 100 videos, usually from Indonesia or Malaysia sometimes, of like just someone standing in the middle of the road in a white dress with a black hair, or on the side of the road and they're driving past, they won't stop. Usually it's just a prank, bro, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt first. I haven't seen the bloody clip. Let's go.
Balik ay. Mana? Ay, nilai. Anjing nanti, Bu. Nanti, Bu. Dah kritik sama.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at.
Allahu la ilaha illallah. Astagfirullahaladzim. Nanti itu la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha.
The two men pray continuously as they encounter what looks to be an extremely pale figure of a little girl.
Oh my god.
Even more terrifying, as they get closer, the figure seems to float up into the night sky above them.
That is terrible. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that is included in the Nukes Top 5 video. I cannot believe it. That is terrible. I don't know how it was done. It's probably someone on the side of the road with a fishing wire, with a literal fishing rod, just pulls it up. Whether it's a prank on the people on the bike or the bikers are in on it, I have no idea. But it's bloody terrible. What a ridiculous piece of bullshit. Oh my word.
In the dark. Paranormal investigators Jordan and Johnny from the YouTube channel Paranormies set out to...
Right? I'm so sick of the Paranormies. I don't like to talk naughty of other channels, but Paranormies, I don't dislike them, but they're desperately trying to be like Mindseed, and it's showing. Even to go, I saw a video a couple of weeks back of, I don't watch the Paranormies that much, so I don't know their names unfortunately. But it's one of them. He made an apology video. It was like, those videos you always see with like some YouTuber who's like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, man. And they always start with, they do that. You know it's going to be bullshit then. Like an apology video which starts with, no, it's bollocks. I don't know. I just don't like those kind of videos. And the Paranormies, I don't dislike them. But they are screaming to be like Mindseed right now, and it's showing. And I've already debunked them twice before, but they've used clear as day bloody cuts in the video and clear as day audio inserts. We've seen this. It blows my mind.
Investigate an old house in Manitoba, Canada.
I'm just sick of the Paranormies.
To be haunted. The story goes that in the 1960s, a woman named Rachel discovered that her husband of only 2 months had run off with another woman. It is said that neighbors heard Rachel sobbing uncontrollably shortly before taking her own life. That's when investigator Johnny hears and captures something downright chilling.
What was that? You heard something?
Now, usually, when I hear an EVP in something like that, I give various reasons where it could be a cat, could be them making the noise, could be anything, could be stairs creaking. But in this case, I know they insert audio, so this is why there's no point me trying to explain that, because I know they insert audio. I know this. I'm not getting angry. I'm just sick of seeing Paranormies do it.
Ready. It said, ready. What did it say earlier? Did it say child? Yeah, it did say child. It sounded
like a kid's voice coming from down here. I don't know if I want to turn these lights off. I was going to turn them off.
Johnny is shocked when he hears the sound of sobbing coming from somewhere down in the basement.
You heard that? Footsteps upstairs?
Footsteps. Heard it.
I unfortunately can't hear the footsteps, so it's not loud enough.
REM pod?
And another one.
Jordan and Johnny decide to set up a laser grid and point it towards the kitchen and living room on the main floor, right beside the basement stairs.
I don't know if you noticed, I am being completely silent through these this Paranormies clip, because one, I just don't want to hate on them, even though I had a little rant just now. I don't want to hate on them. They seem like decent folk, but they are known for inserting stuff into their videos, audio and cuts. It's not just me who's found it, other people have found it as well, and they've pointed them out. I don't know what they said to that, I have no idea, but they're there as plain as day. That's why I'm not really saying much, because there's nothing to say.
Even when I said, okay, it did RAC, am I okay? Like, thank you. Like, I don't need you to continue on. What? Shut up. What did you see? I heard the wrong.
A shadow.
Really? Rachel, are you here?
Right from here, this way?
And once again, I just saw a cut. I just saw a cut once again before he walks into frame, right? So I'm going to try and show this. And this is normal with the Paranormies. This is why I don't really say much in this, because what's the point? I already know. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to see it in this video because of the compression when I edit this out. The reason I know it's a cut there, you're not going to see it really that well because of the compression of the video, but if you keep an eye on that area there, when the shadow thing moves, right, so keep an eye on that area there. This is why I think a cut. To be honest, I can't 100% say there is a cut. This is why I think there's a cut. Or there's just a dude throwing something on the left-hand side there, but if you keep an eye on that area there, when the shadow disappears and the dude comes from the left, it changes. Are you ready? There it is. So if I just go back, can you see it now? I'm going back and forth the frame. It's that instant, just lit area, dark area, lit area, dark area, lit area, dark area. And like I said, that is usually because there's a cut involved.
It did RAC, am I okay? Like, thank you. Like, I don't need you.
The shadow goes, boom.
Continue on.
Cut.
Shut up.
An odd misshapen shadow figure darts across the ceiling in the living room right in front of Johnny.
Like I said, I'm not 100% on the cut right there, but there's just that little tiny area which has a light change from one frame to the next, which usually means there's a cut, a hidden cut. Or there's someone on the left just outside the door throwing something. It's not much, like I said, there's not much more I can say about the Paranormies because they've been caught doing things like this constantly. They are Mindseed 2.0. I'm just going to move on, to be honest, because I don't see the point. So I'm going to move on. And Paranormies, if you ever see this, I'm not hating on you. You seem like decent people. But come on now. You're clearly adding stuff. Come on. You know it. I know it. So anyway.
In the headlights.
Caught in the headlights.
Now this next video is not in any way related to the paranormal. It's actually the official music video of a very popular Mexican rap group called Cartel de Santa.
I haven't heard of them, but you know, I don't listen to Mexican rap music, so I don't know. But are they big? I have no idea.
And it's been viewed over 64 million
Probably
times
pretty big
on
then.
YouTube. But many confused fans pointed out something very spooky that happens near the beginning of the music video. Pay very close attention.
Did I miss something then?
Did you see it?
No?
In front of the car, the headlights illuminate some bald grayish figure crouching in the bushes that suddenly stands up to look at the couple before quickly disappearing.
What I think, again, I don't know. I don't know. But the movement coincides exactly with that door opening. So it could be like a reflection on the lens or reflection on the windscreen or something to do with this door, right? So watch for the figure there. Can you see it? My big fat edge, isn't it? No, you can't see it actually. I'll go over there. But as soon as that door opens, the figure looks like it's standing up. Ready? Yeah. And then it's gone. I don't know. Or it's just inserted in. It's a music video. I don't know. It's literally a split second, blink and you miss it moment. So I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to move on.
Bewitched. Now this next video is one of the strangest paranormal videos I've ever seen.
This is such a long bloody
Luca
video.
from Nashville, Tennessee is out delivering packages one day when he suddenly spots something very bizarre in the skies above.
Hey, so out making deliveries, and what is this? There's a floating broom. Look, it's just floating. Like, seriously. There's no wire, there's nothing it's connected to. It's... What is that?
I don't know.
Seriously. It's just and it's moving too.
Now I'm honestly
It's
not
Harry
sure
Potter!
what to make of this video. This object that does look very much like a floating broom is obviously not a kite or a balloon, and it doesn't appear to be suspended by wires or a drone.
By the way, it was a floating broom. I did not see any wires. There was no drone. I gave a pretty good view above and below it. Guys, I swear on my life, there was nothing above it or below it. It was a floating broom. I don't know if somebody was doing a voodoo spell or if it was it was.
Okay, so this, I found an article because I was just going to move on from it because whatever, but I found this article about the exact video there. And this one is very suspicious. Now the guy claims it was 100% real. He saw a floating broom, and Nuke himself says he would have to be a visual effects expert to be able to 3D track this in with such a shaky camera. Now that's not the case. Anyone can do that, like I said. Anyone with the tiniest bit of knowledge and a YouTube tutorial can do that. But this part of the article is extremely suspicious to me. After his video had gone viral, some people questioned the authenticity of the event. He claimed he had been with a friend doing deliveries and he had also seen it. Luca then tried to prove to his followers that the friend had indeed seen it and filmed it too by sharing a text conversation between them. The friend claimed that he must have accidentally deleted the video because he could not find it on his video. If you had video of the most unbelievable thing you have ever seen, and then all of a sudden you think, oh, I've accidentally deleted it, what do you say? I ain't going to call bullshit on that video. And not, obviously it's bullshit, because why would you have a broom floating in the sky? But I'm going to call bullshit on the guy saying, I don't know what it is. He knows what it is. He knows what it is. He probably did it. Like I said, anyone with a YouTube tutorial can do stuff like that these days. So moving on.
Followed. Ghost hunter Martin from the YouTube channel Martin's Junction sets out to explore the abandoned and allegedly haunted Nepali house in the middle of the jungle in India. The house is so secluded and hidden away that the only way to get to it
We're gonna see a djinn.
is by crossing a slippery log over a river. As Martin attempts to cross back over the log, things take a terrifying turn.
Oh, did he crack his nuts then? Did he crack his nuts? I hope not, because that's the worst. Was there like a white shadow he missed there, was it? Static camera. Easily input shadow dude, which I literally just showed at the beginning of this video. What more can I say? I hope this is the last clip now. I saw this video was way too long.
From the YouTube channel Love to Investigate reached out to me about a very creepy video she recorded in an old abandoned mental asylum in South Wales, UK. Kaylee says that she was alone with a fellow investigator.
Oh, I've been to that place. I just recognized it.
Says that she was alone with a fellow investigator exploring one of the decaying asylum's many buildings.
I've been there.
Knowing she captures something absolutely chilling.
I think it's Talgoth.
The bathroom again, there.
Oh no, wait. Ah. I have been to that one. It's not Talgoth, it's a different one, which I'm not going to say because it's pretty close to where I live. But I've been to that. In fact, it's one of the video is on my channel somewhere.
That's pretty cool, that is. Smells like an hospital in this part, definitely.
Definitely.
Did you see it? At the end of the hallway in front of
I did
Kaylee,
see it,
her
by the way,
team
yes.
member, someone appears to be standing there, just watching her, before simply disappearing around the corner. Kaylee says she didn't see anyone there at the time. In fact, the odd figure was actually pointed out by viewers in her YouTube comments. So could this be the spirit of a patient who tragically passed away?
Now, obviously, they say themselves that they see a figure, and when she moves the camera, you can see it just walk out of view. You have to take the person's word that they were there alone. That's the unfortunate thing about that, so I can't really say much about it. But I have been to that place. The video is on my channel somewhere. I know exactly where that hospital is. Brilliant. It's just small world after all. So that was Nuke's Top 5's Top 10 Ghost Videos to Scare You Willy. Silly. I enjoyed it. I think we debunked a few. A couple of were just non-things. Non-videos, I should say. And the last one, I was very excited to see one where I'm from. Little South Walians. I mean, I think you're fibbing a bit about the figure in the door and you didn't know who it was. I'm just saying, but I did enjoy the video. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked that video. Leave a sub if you're new to my channel. I do these quite often. I really enjoyed that. That was so bloody long. I've been talking. Nuke's video is 20 minutes. I've been going for almost an hour. But anyway. And people say I talk too much. Christ, you don't know how they off of it. Anyway, that's it. I'll hopefully be back again soon in the next couple of days. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.